Today I'm going to show you how to make a super simple elderberry syrup. I like to extract the juice from the elderberries using this steam juicer, but you could also cover the elderberries with water, bring them to a boil, let them steep for about 10 minutes and then strain. So when we pick elderberries, I clean them, make sure there are no bugs or berries with spider webs in them, and I stick them in a paper bag and keep them in my freezer. And then when I'm ready to use them, I can just pull the stems out and the berries will fall off. You're always going to end up with a few little twigs. I don't let that stress me out because I'm not taking high enough dosage to harm me. I also keep my elderberry juice in the freezer until I'm ready to use it. And if you store it in a pint-sized mason jar, there is a line, helpful little line to show you the level that you should not exceed when you're going to freeze liquid because it will expand. I ended with 6 pint-sized jars of elderberry juice, and then I just label them and stick them in the freezer until I'm ready to use them. It's important to know that elderberry is not recommended for everyone, including children and pregnant women and those with autoimmune disorder. I highly recommend that you do your own research so that you'll know if elderberry is something you want to consume. And this is what the spent berries look like compared to what they look like when we started. You can see that they completely lose all of their color and they, of course, decrease in size as the juice is extracted. Once you have your juice, making the syrup is super simple. I just take a pint of elderberry juice and add a cup of honey, and I use raw honey. You could bring your juice to a boil first and then remove it from the heat and then add the honey to keep from getting your honey too hot, but my honey had started to crystallize, so I'm going to add it to my juice and then heat it up gently because I don't want to boil the good properties out of the raw honey. I let that come down to room temperature, and then I store it in a 1.5-pint size jar in my refrigerator. It will last for 6 to 9 months, and I take a tablespoon every day to help boost my immunity. It's great to mix with other tinctures that are not so tasty. If you're sick, you can take a tablespoon every 30 minutes or so, but you shouldn't do that for more than 3 days.